Hey kids, welcome back to the next episode of the InKredible Kids podcast. My name is Moritz Siri, and I will be your host through this incredible journey. We are going to meet many incredible kids. They are going to share with us their stories. Some of them super cool and different like you've never heard before, and some you may say are just ordinary, but all of them incredible. If you have great ideas, email me today at ikidspodcast@gmail.com. And now it's time for
InKredible Kids!
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Teehilim Army. I cannot believe, obviously, as Jews, I like to talk about the Hebrew calendar, but realistically, I can't believe it's well into May already. And the reason why I say that is because I have this calendar behind me. Now, maybe you guys are very, attuned to details. Did anyone notice that on Thursday night's Zoom, it still said April, even though it wasn't April anymore? Did you guys notice? Because I feel like some months I'm really good about it. And when it's the beginning of a new month, I rip off the calendar. But this morning I was looking at my wall and I'm like, oh my gosh, it still says April and it's already May 5th today. So May 5th, whatever, I ripped off the calendar. But the reason why that's so important for me to say at the beginning of this week, or any time that I notice it, is because every time I rip off a page from the calendar, that's what you do when you're finished the month before, you rip off the page. And if your calendar is as big as mine, you have a really big coloring sheet on the back of it to work with, right? And when I ripped it off, it made me think like, oh my goodness, we've been doing this for October, right? The tragedy in Eretz Yisrael happened on the beginning of October. Good, I see that the InKredible Itzko, it says they're counting with me. We did this for October. We did this for November. We did it for December. We did it for January. We did it for February. Oh my gosh, I have to use another hand. We did it for March. We did it for April. And it's basically 7 months that we've been fighting in the Teehilim Army. Klal Yisrael, all the Jewish people have been having, this incredible achdus and davening and learning and everything that we've been doing, never ever forgetting Eretz Yisrael. And I just can't believe it's been 7 months. And the reason why I chose this song in the beginning, the Broken Heart song, and I saw a lot of you going like this. Were you doing this on purpose? Because we were singing this song about the broken heart. And we say to Hashem, Hashem, in this song, I think it's beautiful. Chayla Newhouse wrote this song and Ari Goldwag was singing it. So a lot of people ask me who was playing the music I played last week. It's a cappella CD from Ari Goldwag. It's beautiful. It just came out. It's like Soul 11. I don't know, he has so many of them, but this one just came out. And he's singing the song about the broken heart. And what's so beautiful about the broken heart song to me is that sometimes we say to Hashem, like, Hashem, we're davening tons. We're doing tons of mitzvot. It's been 7 months that we've been really, really trying to connect to you in a way that Hashem will just like rip up the bad decrees and just bring Mashiach and stop people suffering and free the people who need to be freed and make this war be over and all of that. And we say to Hashem, like, maybe Hashem, maybe all you want is just me, the way I am with my broken heart, because we've been so crushed as Jewish people. Maybe that's what Hashem wants from us. And we just give Hashem whatever we have left. So don't give up. Keep davening, keep saying Tehillim, keep doing mitzvos, keep learning extra. It's all so important. And I say it especially now because sometimes when something is like really scary and everyone's davening, it's like very exciting to daven. But then like after a while, it's like the excitement in the beginning was like so exciting. And then it's like, and you could see that. Like, remember how like when the Teehilim Army, like in like, I don't know, December, like it was like you couldn't even get a spot on the Teehilim Army because like everybody was coming to daven. Remember that? And it was so hard to get in and whatever. And now, Baruch Hashem, we have massive crowds. I mean, we have right now on the Zoom 616 families. That means way more kids because there's a lot of people, who have a few people at the screen. And then we have a few more on the live stream who are watching on tehillimarmy.org. And that's beautiful. But that means that you are extra special. You know why? Besides, you know why you're so incredible, extra incredible? Because you didn't say, we've been doing this for so long already. I'm just going to take a break. You're like, no, it's so important to keep davening. I'm part of the Teehilim Army more than ever. So It's up to us. When you go back to school tomorrow, you could help recruit more soldiers for the Teehilim Army and say, we need you. We need you to join us. And it's so important. It's not too late to join, even for the first time. Who's going to go find some new Tehilim Army members in school tomorrow? Let me see. Okay. InKredible Dobrovs are taking the challenge. I see the Mandels are taking the challenge. I want to see those new friends on Thursday's Zoom call. Okay, tonight we have something extra special. I want to thank our sponsor who sponsored anonymously this week of Tehillim. Thank you so much. It should be a big schos for you and your family, as always. Anybody else who'd like to sponsor for the week or this coming Thursday or any future Zoom calls, please reach out, ikidspodcast@gmail.com. And we have a special guest tonight. His name is Ari Zoldan. He's a singer, but more than a singer, so he's going to sing with us, but also he's extremely musical, so musical that he helps other singers be able to use their voice the best way possible. And he's going to give us some voice secrets. It's a secret. Shh. He's going to give us some voice secrets. Raise your hand if you love to sing. I'm going to keep my hand up because I love to sing. I'm going to also make sure to go on mute. If you love to sing, then it's really important to learn voice secrets so that your voice could stay sounding good and everything, so that you learn how to sing from the right places. But I'm going to leave that to him because I am not a professional in voice training. And I'm so excited. And then afterwards, we have 2 prakim of Tehillim, Perek Chaf and Perek Chaf Aleph, with some incredible Tehillim readers. We also have a raffle coming up, and a special raffle for the kids who did Pesach Tehillim over Pesach. I have 2 raffles, 2 different wheels tonight. One wheel for all of you here, InKredibleKids.org. You could still join if you didn't yet. And another wheel just for the kids who've completed saying all the Tehillim requirements over Pesach. So excited about that. And I'm going to introduce our special guest tonight. Ari, could you unmute yourself? I'm going to find you over here also. Hi, welcome to the Teehilim Army.
Hello. Can everyone hear me and see me good?
I could, so I'm assuming they can.
Okay, amazing. Is there a way I could see more? I see only 4 screens. Is there a way I could see more?
Might be in like your settings. You just might have to do a lot of clicking.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I know how to tell you how to do that now.
Okay.
But either way, welcome to the Teehilim Army. We're so happy you're here.
Thank you so much for having me. It is a true honor and pleasure and privilege to be a part of such a wonderful program. We have Leah and Hara, I see over here on Zoom, 633 screens, like Moritz Series said. It's even more on live stream. And it's really a true honor for me to be here to share some secrets about the voice and for us to sing together. Before I begin, I just want to give a couple of quick shout outs to my kinderlach who are watching upstairs, to Yehuda Chili and Mayor Zoldan, and to a very special girl, Chaya Sarah Barish, the Selmar kids from Manchester, the Gelb family from Memphis, and my nephew Benji Weiss. And there's a lot more, but I'm not going to take up all of your time with all the shout outs, but those are very important ones. And let's jump right into it. Who wants to know, how does the voice work and how can we sing better? Let me see you raising your hands. Who is interested in knowing? Okay, amazing. I see a lot of hands coming up. So the voice, believe it or not, is an instrument like any instrument that you play. Have any of you seen an acoustic guitar, those guitars you play? Raise your hand if you've seen those guitars. Yeah? Those, they come this, they play and they strum. Now, with the guitar, there are 3 parts to the guitar to make sound. There's the generator of the sound, which is going to be my hand going against the pick, right? Makes the sound, the beginning of the sound. Then you have the strings will then vibrate, and then it goes into the guitar and it echoes in there. It resonates, and then it comes out. So these are the 3 parts. In the voice, we have these 3 parts also that create sound. There's a generator, okay? Then there is a vibrator and resonator before it comes out. Who knows what is the generator of your voice? The first thing that you have to do, point to the part in your body. I want to see all you pointing. Where do you think the beginning of your voice is before you start singing? Good, I see someone pointing over here. Everyone's pointing over here. Well, guess what? It's actually your lungs. If you don't breathe, you can't make a sound. So the very first thing we have to do before we start to sing is take a good breath. Okay? Now there's 2 ways you can breathe. You can breathe like this. Up here, let me see everyone take a breath. Everyone's shoulders are coming up. But an even better way to breathe is from the belly, like this. Watch me take a breath and my stomach will come out. Do you see that? So everyone, I want to see your hands on your stomachs. Good. Take a breath. Amazing. That is the first way. And if you notice, if you have a baby at home, that is how they breathe. And then you wonder why they never get hoarse. They scream all night. Wah, wah, wah. And why don't they? Yeah, I see a baby right over there. Excellent. Put your hand on his stomach and see how he breathes. You see that? Stomach coming in and out. That is how we professional singers breathe. That's one secret, okay? So don't tell anybody, only your close friends. Okay, now the second thing is, and this is the part where everyone was pointing to, is the vibrators. That is your two vocal cords that are sitting right here in your throat. If you take your finger on your chin, you slide down, slide down, slide down, slide down until you feel a bump. That's your voice box. Okay, inside that voice box you have two vocal cords. And when they come together with the ear, ta-dam, you make sound. But guess which way these vocal cords are sitting inside your throat? Are they sitting flat like this, horizontal, or vertical? Is it like this? I want everyone to show me, is it like this or like this? What do you think? Horizontal or vertical? I see a lot going like this. Anybody for this? No? Everyone thinks it's this. Oh, some are like in between. It's slanty maybe, a little bit like this, a little like that. Well, guess what? It is horizontal, like this. So what does that tell us? Secret number 2. When you go high and you're singing, never pull up the chin. Everyone thinks it's this way, so they pull the chin. When you pull up the chin, you begin to scream. Ah! You always want to be straight. So this is the second thing. Make sure your head is always straight when you're singing, even if you're going high. No good. Straight. That's the way we do it. Okay? Now there's a third part. Remember we said it resonates in your body. It echoes, just like by the guitar. It echoes in the guitar before it comes out. By your body, it does the same thing. Can anyone guess where in the body does it echo before it comes out? Let's see. Someone's pointing to the stomach, but the stomach's where we breathe. Someone's pointing to the throat. That's where it's on its way out. The mouth. Okay, that's when it's coming out of the hole of the guitar. Anyone else? Okay, so people are pointing all different areas. Well, guess what? There's 2 places. On the low notes, it's in your chest. Everybody, I want everyone to put their hand on their chest like this. And you're going to give a very deep sound. You're going to go, hey, hey. Who feels vibration? Raise your hand if you feel vibration in your chest. Good. Everyone see that? That's what we call chest voice. And when you're speaking and when you're singing low, it's in the chest. However, someone's holding their stomach. However, when you go high, it leaves the chest and it goes into, guess where? Guess where does it go? Into the head. We call it head voice. Everybody put your hand over here in the back of the head like this, and you're going to go, wee, wee. Good, I hear my son upstairs doing it. Amazing, Yehuda. And, yeah, do you feel a little vibration? That is head voice. So in the low notes, it's chest, and on the head, on the top, it's going to be in your head. And that's how we hit the high notes. Most people, when they go high, they keep it in the chest, and they go louder and louder. We call it screaming. Ah! But you have to allow it to come into the head by keeping your lips a little bit narrow. Ah! You see how I went from chest? Oh! I didn't go ah! And scream from the chest. I went to the head. Okay? So to recap quickly, we spoke about the generator. That's the breathing. Remember, only from where do we breathe from? The stomach. Good. Down here. Not from up here. All the way from the belly, like what the babies do. Then we said we don't pick up the chin, right? We keep it straight because the vibrators are horizontal. And then the third thing we said is as you go higher, we use the head to resonate. But how do you get to the head? That's the question that all the big singers want to know when they come to me. They say, Ari, I hear you talk about head voice. Head voice, when you sing higher, has to get into the head. I don't know how to do it. How do you do it? So now we get to the final secret. Okay, I'm going to give you an exercise special for you for today. And this is going to help you get into the head voice. Okay, so everyone's ready? I want to pick more serious. We have one volunteer.
Sure. Yeah. Let's see. Let's find somebody. So this is the hardest part of the job, to pick someone, you know? Okay, let's see over here. The Incredible Posse kids.
Are you ready for the challenge? Yes? I don't hear him. Yeah, amazing. Okay. So I'm going to give you an exercise. It's called a lip trill. You're going to take 2 fingers here. I want to see all you. 2 fingers here. 2 fingers here, everybody. Okay? You're going to pull up the cheeks like this. And you're going to go like this. Can you do that? I don't hear you. Go. Good. Now here, you're doing amazing. Now, as you go higher and higher, if you do this, it will allow the vibrations in your chest to go into your head. Watch this. I have a little piano over here, so I'm going to make it a little louder just so you can hear the keys for the scale. So right now you hear it's in the chest. As I go higher, it's going to start to go higher. So follow me on the piano here, everyone. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Still in the chest. Now, who feels, as we're going higher, starting to get a little bit higher into the head? Good. Now, at this point, you'll feel it a little bit. One more. Amazing. Who felt it a little bit in the head? Great. So there you go. You have yourself an exercise how to get into head voice. Okay, isn't that amazing? So now, before we sing, I want to give you one final tip. A lot of times, when people sing high, I was telling you this before, they scream. And one of the reasons is, especially with kids, I see this a lot, they go wide in the mouth. Ah, and when you go wide, you start to scream. Look, if I do, let's say, I start to scream. Now, what's a good tip to do? Is to go a little bit narrower. Just go like this. Everyone hold the cheeks. Keep it a little bit narrow. This is just for an exercise. When you sing, you don't have to sing like this, but it will help you get used to not going like that, okay? So with that tip in mind, we're going to sing Vizakeni, which is a beautiful song, especially for kids. We know before candlelighting, this is what the mothers say, to have wonderful, amazing Talmidei Chachamim children. And with all that in mind, we're going to think of all the tips. We're going to make sure we're breathing from the stomach. We're not going to pull up the chin, okay? We're going to keep it narrow, right? And we're not going to scream. So I'm going to start on this key here. Everyone's going to join me. V'zakeini legadein, bonim uvnei bonim, chachomim unevoinim. Good. Oy Yahweh Hashem Yireh Elokim Anshe Yemes Zera Kodesh B'Hashem Dveikim. Now we do the high part, but don't go wide and don't pull up your head, okay? Ready? Umeir Meso Elom Batoiro Masim Toivim Uvechol meleches avodas haboirei Umeirim eso elom Batiro masim toivim Uvechol meleches avodas haboirei Umeirim eso elom Batiro masim toivim Uvechol meleches avodas haboirei Umeirim eso elom Batiro masim toivim Uvechol meleches avodas haboirei. Beautiful. So you notice as we did it, we didn't do right? We kept it nice and relaxed, easy, narrow, didn't pull up, and we got some head voice in. We got some beautiful singing in. So with that, I'd like to hand the mic back to the incredible Moritz Siri. Thank you so much for having me. This was a blast. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of you in the very, very near future. Thank you.
Wow, that was amazing. It's like I feel like we just got warmed up. Now that's the real plug. It's like, now, if you want more voice lessons, how do we reach you? Right?
Okay, you definitely can reach out to me. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. I can give you my number. It's 732-600. Don't blow up my phone.
Oh,
732
so please do. Please do. Yeah.
3623, and I am available for all your singing needs as well. And this was a real pleasure and honor. Thank you again so much, Mortziri, for having me here. It was a real pleasure.
Thank you for coming. That was so different and interesting. Who enjoyed that? Let me see by raise of hands. I mean, you don't have to, you don't have to lie if you don't want to. I'm just kidding. Everyone here is raising their hands. I saw also when you were singing with them, were you able to see the people I was spotlighting on your screen?
Yeah.
They were really doing this the whole time. They were really till the end singing like this. And like you said, you don't want to really sing like this like the next time you're
Practice.
in a choir, but when you're practicing, it's these are called warm-up exercises. So
Exactly.
that's very cool. Thank you so much. And we're gonna do our Tehillim now, and we're gonna maybe if you sing the Tehillim instead of like screaming it, you could. I'm just kidding. So, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your week. Incredible rest of your week. Okay. Now I just want to give a shout out to a boy who I heard from his mother this morning, who sent an email to ikidspodcast@gmail.com. His mother said that she said, "Hi, my son is Menachem Kadosh. I believe their last name is Kadosh. Maybe you remember him. He'd said Tehillim and the Teehilim Army. He was one of the Tehillim readers." I said, "Yes." I mean, this is not a conversation. It was an email. So I nodded my head when I was reading it. I remember him. And she said, "We're in Eretz Yisrael for Pesach, and we're still there. And my son plans on being up tonight for the Tehilim Army," which is crazy, because that's like 1:22 in the morning right now in Eretz Yisrael. So Menachem, hi, if you're there, that's really special, and you should go to sleep right afterwards. I'm just kidding. I mean, you should do that if that's, what you usually do. But what was so special was that she sent me a picture of Menachem using his InKredible Kids Tehillim at the Kosel. I haven't been to Eretz Yisrael in how many years? I haven't been to Eretz Yisrael in too long. I think it's been 8 years since I was in Eretz Yisrael, and my heart never left. And it makes me so happy to see pictures of incredible kids who are lucky to be in Eretz Yisrael and to visit Eretz Yisrael or to live there. Oh my gosh, then that's really special. But whenever I see kids in Eretz Yisrael at the Kosel or wherever they're going with their Tehilim Army Tehillim, I feel like I'm with you. So please, Menachem, if you're here listening, continue. Every minute that you're in Eretz Yisrael is special. Daven for all of us. And I'll show you a picture that his mother sent. This is our friend Menachem at the Kosel, using his InKredible Kids Tehillim and looking at each word as he davens. And yeah, I wish I was there with you. So thank you for sharing that with me. And continue. Anyone else who has something inspiring to share? I love reading all of your messages, even though I'm terrible at responding. I love reading the messages, and it really is special that I feel like I have this humongous family of kids. And now we're all going to take out our Tehillims. I have some very good news that I'm going to announce, Emertz Hashem, after we say Tehillim tonight. So hang in there. Everyone could take out your Tehillims, and I still have the Vago's bookmarks on this is my Tehillim that I got when I was last mitzvah. You guys know that already. So I always use this Tehillim as well. And my InKredible Kids Tehillim, I keep one in my car. I keep one in my pocketbook. I keep them everywhere. The only place I forgot to bring my Tehillim, and I don't remember if I told you this, but the only time I forgot my InKredible Kids Tehillim was when I went to Poland. And I was so sad because I remember I went to Poland. I left. I know, right? Heisler kids are like, oh my gosh. Yes, I literally got asked my husband. He was with me. I cried on the way to the airport. I said, "You have to turn around. We have to go get my InKredible Kids Tehillim. I can't believe I left it at home." I'm like, my InKredible Kids bring their Tehillim everywhere they go, on a plane, like Menachem did to Eretz Yisrael, like that girl. Remember, the Shanker girl, Abigail, she brought her Tehillim with her. I don't know where she was going on the plane for winter vacation. And Moritz series not going to bring her to Tehillim to Poland, where she's going to go daven at Tzadikim, Kfarim, and Tolozhensk. I was so sad that I didn't have my incredible kids Tehillim Army Tehillim. So bli neder from now on, whenever I pack, the first thing I'm going to bring is my Tehillim Army Tehillim. Okay, that was enough of my rant for right now. We did not go back because really, if I would have came back home, I would have missed my flight, and that was pretty important not to miss my flight. So Baruch Hashem, I have an app on my phone that has Tehillim, but let me tell you, it's not the same to say Tehillim from your phone, even though it's like holy words. There's nothing like saying Tehillim from a Tehillim that you love. Who's with me on that? Raise your hand. Who's with me from how special is it to connect with your Tehillim Army Tehillim? No one in the world will ever get it, right? Like, you have to use your Tehilim Army Tehillim. I know. I have to go back to Poland. Should I go back to Poland with my Tehillim? Should I go back? I think I have to go back and do the whole journey. I really connected because the Tehillim was in my heart the whole time. But now you have to know what is the bag. Oh, like when you play that game, like I'm going to a desert island and you could only bring one thing. I feel like Mora's teachers always ask you to write in your journal. If you could bring one thing with you, what would it be? What would it be? My Tehillim Army Tehillim, obviously, right? Now I know. Right? Okay, so we have two special Tehillim readers. Let's see who's ready with their Tehillim tonight. I just gave you a long time to go find your Tehillims. We're going to start with Perek Chaf tonight. Hello, incredible Silverbird kids. So happy you're with us. Look at you guys opened up to the place. And oh my gosh, look at these ones. Look at the Glassmans. Hello, Glassmans. Sitting so nicely on the couch. Oh, another one. Are you eating matzah pizza? Yummy. Okay, let's say hello to the incredible Heinemann, Mendelwitz, Purim family. What in the world? But hello to you. And let's say hello to the incredible Geberer kids. My mother met Chayla Newhouse. She wrote this song on the miracles. Move your paper. I can't read the next one. No, I read that one. Now I want to read the next one. Yeah. Ari Zoldan gave a voice lesson to my neighbor, AY Nakdiman, 732-600-6263. Okie dokies. Well, hello there. Okay, and let's say one more hello to the incredible, what in the world just happened? Incredible Ornstein kids. One of them is popping in and out. It's pretty cool. It's like a peekaboo game that your computer is playing with you, but you both, I see you, now I see you, now I don't. But your sister has a nice clear image. Hi, okay. Well, we're going to be saying Perek Chaf with a Baltimorean today from down the block. Hello, could you unmute yourself? Perek Chaf, everybody. Hi, what's your name?
Shmully.
Shmully. Did I get it right? Shmully? Hi, Shmully. And who do you have on either side? What are the sisters' names?
Yaakov and Leah.
A brother. Yaakov and Leah and Shmully. Hello. Okay, so Shmully is gonna lead Perek Chaf for us tonight. And you've been part of the Teehilim Army, so we do Pasuk Aleph, and then everybody says Pasuk Aleph after you. And okay, so we're going to start in just a second. I'm going to open up my Tehillim. Okay, are we ready? When we say Perek Chaf, everybody at home is going to say, so if you're eating supper or whatever, just take a break for the Tehillim. And Shmully will say one pasuk at a time. Shmully, when you're ready, we're ready. Go. Lamanatseach Mizmar LeDavid.
Yancha Adonai b'yom tzara yisagek Hashem Elohei Yaakov.
Yancha Adonai b'yom tzara yisagav Hashem Elohei Yaakov.
Yishlach Azracha mikodesh umitzion yitzadaka.
Yishlach Azracha mikodesh umitzion yitzadaka.
Yizkor kol nechosecha velosecha Yidashana la salah.
Yizkor kol minchosecha ve'olasecha yedashana sala.
ייתן לך חובבך וכל עצתך ימלא.
Yitan lecha chilvavecha v'chol atzasecha yemale.
נרננה בישועתך ובשם אלוהינו נדגול ימלא אדוני כל משאלותיך.
Niranina bishuasecha uvashim Elohinu nidgol yemale Adonai kol mishalosecha.
עתה ידעתי כי הושיע אדוני משיחו יעננו משמי קדשו בגבורות ישע ימינו.
Ata yadati ki hoshia Adonai mishicho ya'anehu mishmei kadsho begavuros yesha yamino.
אלה ברכה ואלה בסוסים ואנחנו בשם אדוני אלוהינו נזכיר.
Ela varacha ve'ela vasisem va'anachnu b'shem Adonai Elohim nazkir.
המה קראו ונפלו ואנחנו קמנו ונסעודות
Hema karu v'nafalu va'anachnu kamnu v'anis odad.
אדוני הושיע המלך יעננו ביום קראנו.
Adonai Hoshia Hamalach Ya'aninu B'yom Karinu. Beautiful job, Shmully. Do you have any shout outs or special things that you want to share with everybody?
I have a shout out to my siblings, my class, my Rabbi, and Hashem.
Wow. Okay, beautiful. And Hashem. That's so nice that you added him into the shout
My
out.
sister also shout out.
Okay. Sisters for sure should have shout outs. What do you want to say?
To my class, to my mom, and my home family.
Beautiful. Okay, well, you probably feel so proud of yourself, Shmully. You did such a beautiful job. You were like so excited. You almost had the whole Sefer Tehillim. You not the whole, almost finished the whole Perek like from excitement, I think, you know? And we could see it and we could feel it through the screen. So thank you so much. And keep joining the Teehilim Army. And you're going to help us make the army stronger. Okay? Go tell all your friends in school that we need more tefillos. You're doing great. Okay, thank you so much to your whole family for joining us. And now we're going to go to Perek Chaf Aleph. Chaf Aleph, it's of course toward the end. And we're going to all turn together to Perek Chaf Aleph. I see the InKredible Michal is turning. I see so many kids. The Kutov girls are finding the place. The Rosenbaums are at the place. Okay. YZ Goldman finding the place. I see you. Okay, now we're at Chaf Aleph, and I'm going to get our Tehillim reader on the line. But first, before I do that, I want to tell you something. Hi there. Could you unmute yourself for a second? InKredible Selmars.
Hi.
Hi. You know, you guys were the first ones to tell me about Ari Zoldan, who came on tonight. You were the first ones to say you should have him on the program. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did someone in your family get voice lessons from him?
No. Not yet.
Not yet. I like that answer. Not yet. Well, I wanted to actually, when he gave you guys a shout out, because I heard your name. Did you hear that you had a shout out?
Yeah. Yeah.
So can I also give you a shout out?
Yeah.
Do I have permission to give you a shout out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, the shout out that I want to say, who's Freda?
Me.
You're Freda? I thought so. You look like a Freda type. Freda, what does Freda mean, by the way?
Happy.
Happy, right? Okay, that's what I was gonna say that, but then I was like, my Yiddish is not so perfect. Okay. So Freda's father sent me a text just about after the Seder. So remember, you know, we asked everybody to say Tehillim over Pesach, and I didn't really know I didn't really know like who was going to do it and who wasn't, but it seems like a lot of people really took the challenge seriously. And it looks like Freda was one of them. Freda, do you give me permission to say what your father told me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And is that the father in the real?
Yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you. So I want to share because when I read it, it was so special to me, and I think that it's important to highlight our heroes here at the Teehilim Army. So every once in a while, it's important, and I want to ask you, even if you didn't feel comfortable, you probably wouldn't tell me. So I feel bad that I'm putting you on the spot. But Freda's father shared that um each of the children said Manashtana on Pesach, and they said Kuf Lamed. And on the second night of the Seder, Freda, when it was her turn, she said, "This is my Manashtana." And she said, "For all the children that don't have their fathers home because of the war in Eretz Yisrael, I'm saying Perek Chaf." And everybody in the family, he said, we all repeated Perek Chaf, and it was so meaningful. And then he said, "Thank you." And may we have koach to, be able to serve Hashem, and Mashiach will come soon. And it's so special. It's really so special. But Frida, is there something that you do on a daily basis to remind yourself that that there's like something sad going on in the world?
Yeah.
Are you comfortable sharing that?
Yeah.
So it's confusing because the camera's there, but the screen is there. Frida, what do you do differently? And I couldn't believe it. I mean, I believe it because nothing surprises me anymore because you guys are so incredible, but it's really special.
I don't use a pillow when I go to sleep.
And why is that?
So I should remember because it's not so comfortable. And everyone in Israel is not either comfortable. So why should I be comfortable if they're not comfortable?
Wow. Did everybody hear that? I couldn't believe it when I read it. I actually I couldn't believe, like I said, I believe it because I know you guys are so special, but like I said, it's been 7 months, right? Since we heard such hard, terrible news. And even after 7 months, that it's so real to you that there's people that are in pain and they're like, you consider them part of your life, like their family, even if they're not people that you would recognize in the street, right? And the fact that you don't forget them, and everyone could find their own ways, like sleeping without a pillow. I don't know if I could do that. You're on a very high madriga. Everybody could find something in their life that will always remind them. So it's so inspiring. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you thank you to your father for sharing that, but thank you to you for being comfortable sharing that with all the kids out there. So very special.
I just want to thank you, Marjorie, for
Thank you.
having the children be able to have this in their mind and have this on a daily basis, realize what's going on in the world and how special we are and what powers we have in order to help Klal Yisrael and bring nachat to the Rebbeinu Shalom. So it's really a big credit on your part, and we really appreciate it on behalf of myself, my wife, and I'm sure all the families here. We really, our hats off are for you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the Selmars and everybody. You guys, this family has been I know you guys have been here almost every single time since the beginning. Is that true?
Yeah.
It's really special. Okay. Have a good night. And we're all going to turn to Perek Chaf Aleph. Big hats off to all of you, to Freda and to all the kids of the Tehilim Army. By the way, the Vayner family, do you have that all on video? I see your I'm obsessed with the kids who come with cameras. It's so cute. Okay. We're gonna go to Kuf Chaf Aleph, and let's get the InKredible Cats kids on the line. InKredible Cats kids. Hello. Can you unmute yourself? You're Yerachmiel, right? I think your mother said you have two names, but I'm not remembering the second one. Or if you go by the second one. Press it again. Press it again. Unmute. We'll figure this out. Hold on. I'm going to press it. I'm going to make you a co-host, okay? See if you could unmute yourself. There you go.
Hello?
Amazing. Hi, you're Yerachmiel, right?
Yeah.
Do you have two names?
Yeah.
What do you want to be called?
Yerachmiel.
Perfect. And who do you have next to you?
Mardina.
Tamardina. And who's there on the other side?
Rachel Tova.
Hi. And where do you live?
In Baltimore.
Also Baltimore. Okay, I have a lot of people to meet, it seems. Okay, so Yerachmiel, we're going to be reading Chaf Aleph. We're going to say the Perek after you. So you start and we'll work off of your lead. So you say Pasuk Aleph and everybody's going to repeat after you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shir Lamalos Asa Inay
Shir Lamalos Asa Inay El Hahare Me'ayin Yavo Azri.
Azri Me'im Adonai Osei Shamayim Va'aretz.
Azri Me'im Adonai Osei Shamayim Va'aretz.
Al Yitin Lamot Raglacha Al Yonam Shomracha.
Al Yitin Lamot Raglacha Al Yanom Shomracha.
Hinei Lo Yanum Velo Yishan Shomer Yisrael.
Ini lo yanam velo yishan shomer Yisrael.
Adonai Shomracha Adonai Tzilcha Ayat Yiminacha.
Adonai shomracha, Adonai tzilcha, al yad yaminacha.
Yomam HaShemesh Lo Yakaka V'Yarech Balayla.
Yomam hashamesh lo yakaka v'yareach balayla.
Adonai Yishmarcha Mikol Ra Yishmar Es Nafshecha.
Adonai yishmarcha mikol ra yishmar es nafshacha.
Adonai Yishmar Tzischa Uvoacha Me'ata V'Yad Olam.
Adonai yishmar teisecha uvoacha me'ata ve'ad olam. Thank you, Yerachmiel. And I'm going to, guys, stay on unmute so that I'm going to say the Misha Berach and you could say Amin along with everybody at home, okay? Misha Berach Avosinu, Abraham Yitzchak V'Yaakov, Hu Yivarech HaSachayalem, Ha'umdem Al-Mishmar Artzinu, V'Arei Elohinu, Yitin Adonai As Ayavinu, Hakamim Alinu Negafim Lefnehem, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Yad Bar Soninu Tachteam, V'Yatrim B'Kasar Yeshua, Uva'ataras Nitzachon, V'Kuyam Bahem HaKasav, Ki Adonai Elohichem, Aholich imachem lehilachim lachem emayvichem lohoshia eschem v'nomar amen.
Amen.
Beautiful. Oh, I heard a lot of people there. You must have some hidden parents or something in the room. Is that so? Okay. Do you have any shout outs that you want to say?
Yeah. To my Rebbe and to my class and all my friends.
Beautiful. And what about you? Tamardina, right?
My
What
teacher,
about you?
to my teacher and to my class and to my friends.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And thank you. Oh, and we have another one. You want to say something? You want to say something? I mean to everyone. Okay, thank you so much. You guys are such an important part of our Teehilim Army. Have a good night and hello to you on the side. Okay, so I said I have an announcement and then we're going to start on the raffles. The announcement tonight is that I spent a long time today doing something that I am so excited to share. One of the questions that I get the most from people in the Teehilim Army is, can I get a Teehilim Army t-shirt? Can I buy a Teehilim Army Tehillim? Or whatever. So I always said, ask me after Pesach. Because that was like, just gave me time to, get things together. And now it's after Pesach. And I said, I got to do something about this because I do have t-shirts and I do have Tehillims. Not so many. We have, a limited amount of t-shirts and a limited amount of Tehillims. What ended up, so just for anyone who's like new-ish, I'll tell you just very quickly. We ordered 6,000 Tehillims and we gave out 6,000 Tehillims, Baruch Hashem. We sent them out, 6,000 Tehillims to kids in the Teehilim Army. All of you, 6,000 kids got a Tehillim. And that was because we had a ton of donations, Baruch Hashem, in the first round, the second round. I had to do a lot of fundraising and asking people, give money, and people will be able to have a special Tehillim for their whole life. And when I ordered the second round of Tehillims, I ordered a few extra. When I say a few, I mean like a few hundred, not like thousands more. And those I have at my house. And Mirz Hashem, as of right now, you can go onto the Teehilim Army, the InKredible Kids website, InKredibleKids.org, and you'll see that I added a section called Shop. So InKredibleKids.org, and it says Shop, and now you can actually buy a Teehilim Army Tehillim. Also, there are InKredible Kids t-shirts, and the Teehilim Army patches, which I think are the funnest ever because, like I've said so many times, you could add them to anything because you iron them on, you could sew them on. I like to iron it and also sew it so that it really doesn't ever fall off. But you could put them on baseball caps and knapsacks and sweatshirts. Like there's so much you could do with a patch. You can make anything Teehilim Army, Teehilim Army merch, whatever. You can make it yourself, put it on anything. So these are all on the website. So anybody who wants to check it out could go to InKredibleKids.org, and it says Shop. And that's where you could find all the stuff. I don't know. It sounds weird. Shop. I wasn't sure if I should write shop or store or merch or I don't know, like buy stuff. Like, I don't know. But anyways, right now it says shop. That's what it says for right now. Subject to change. So enjoy that. And it's free shipping for all the different orders. Yeah, so enjoy that. Well, we're going to do our raffles today. Like I said before, we're going to do 2 different wheels. The first wheel is going to be a regular wheel. So anybody who is here with us tonight is that your family is qualified to enter, like always. And we're going to do some raffles tonight. The prizes for tonight's raffle are the prizes for tonight's raffle. I'm going to just show you like I always do on these pictures because I don't have all the prizes with me right this second. Okay. The first prize that we're doing tonight is, who knows this game? Taco, cat, goat, cheese, pizza. This is our favorite game. So we're going to raffle off one of those. We're going to raffle off some bows and arrows. I'm going to do this for the next few times. So by Lag BaOmer, you actually could go to like a park and shoot some bow and arrows. We'll talk about that closer to Lag BaOmer. Also some Teehilim Army patches. And hold on a second. Anybody here knows what this is? This is called a Bop It. So we're going to do, those are the 4 prizes for tonight. And then for the Teehilim Army, and then I'll tell you about the other one for the special Tehillim raffle, the Pesach Tehillim raffle. So let me just share the first wheel with you. Here we go. Okay, so oh my gosh, the Vagos from Waterbury have an actual drum set today. So we have some serious drumming that's going to happen tonight. And Nisano Black is using a puppet to cheer for everyone. That's really creative. Okay, first winner is going to be the winner of Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza, our favorite game. And the winner is the White family. Okay. The next winner is for the bow and arrows. And it also comes with like a dartboard. Also, don't like shoot it at people, only at targets. The Kleins, Malka Drama 19@gmail.com. Okay, Malka Drama. Okay, now for the Bop It. The Bop It winner is none other than the Rosenbergs, Risa GR999@gmail.com. And our next winner for the Teehilim Army patches is none other than the Epsteins, Pollock.leia@gmail.com. Okay, so now for the next raffle, I'm going to be picking, and this is not a family-wide raffle. This is individuals. So the way it works is that, the way this raffle works is that it's just one kid winning. It's not the whole family. It's one kid winning. So, for any kid who wins this raffle, we're going to have 3 winners of this raffle. And this kid is going to get an InKredible Kids merch package. So the kids who win get mystery merch package. That means like InKredible Kids, fun stuff that says InKredible Kids on it. So we're going to have 3 winners of this Pesach raffle. I'm going to open up the wheel. We have 303 kids who were part of this raffle. So first, before I pick the winners, and when I say everyone's a winner, it sounds like everyone's a winner. But I'm really, really proud of you. And you should feel very proud of yourself that you took the authority. You know, I went away for Pesach and I got to meet a lot of InKredible kids there. And I saw, just from the few InKredible kids that I met, some of them printed out the thing and they had it with them wherever they went. And they had it folded up inside their Tehillim, like the chart of the Tehillim. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, whoa, you guys are so on your A game that you literally are ready every single day to say Tehillim. And they were reminding me, more Tziri, we say Tehillim together, more Tziri. They were coming to me, begging me to say Tehillim. It was so, so beautiful. So, and I'm sure that there's thousands of people that I was not with on Pesach, and many of you were doing the same, you know, in your own homes or with your cousins, or it's all so, so special and beautiful. So you should be very proud of yourselves. I surely am proud of you. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to open up that screen. Okay, here we go. The first winner. Come on, I need the Vigos to do a really heavy drum roll. I'm watching you guys. Okay, so for this first winner, the first InKredible kid winning the Pesach Tehillim raffle 2024 is Tipora Shalav. Tipora Shalav, we're so happy for you. Second winner. Second winner is none other than Chaya Ahuva Posen. And now for our third and final winner for Pesach 2024. The winner is Ari Monk. Wow, that is so, so beautiful. And you should feel very proud of yourselves. Like I said this so many times. By the way, notice how I say that a lot. You should feel proud of yourselves, because it's very nice if like someone says, I'm so proud of you. That I'm sure it feels good. But really, when you feel proud, it's okay to feel proud of yourself. You know, like when you accomplish something special, each of you who were part of that, or even people who tried to say Tehillim over Pesach, you should feel proud of yourself. I'm doing something special for Eretz Yisrael. I'm doing something special for other people. I'm not only thinking about myself, I'm thinking about others. And that's making me a better person. It's something that you should be proud of on your own. You don't need anyone else to tell you, I'm so proud of you. You can feel it all on your own. That's why I like to say, kiss your brain or give yourself a hug or whatever you need to do to remember how much you need to love yourself, because you're so incredible. And with that, I'll say, remember, you are all InKredible kids. Thank you for joining Teehilim Army tonight with Ari Zoldan and all of you special friends. Bye.